Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome back to Fuga Melodies of Steel. We last left off, well, we traveled back in time, so now that we don't have to sacrifice Edgelord Kyle over here, we've done some upgrades, as many as we can do, and we're going to continue talking and building our bonds so that maybe we can do this fight and not have to chuck a child into the child cannon. Okay. You do you, Boron. Alright, so let's see if I can remember everybody's name. We have Boron, May, Hannah, Socks, and Edgelord. And I forgot my name. The one I'm playing as. Malk? Something with an M. Alright, we'll figure it out. Anyway, let's talk to everybody. We can switch characters, which we should probably do, and in the mess room we can cook. By cooking meals in the mess room, all children receive temporary meal effects. Expand the facility to increase the functionality of the mess room and access more sophisticated meals that you can fix in a tank, apparently. Cooking. Baked potato. You know what? As a tanker of 20 years, baked potato seems the most likely to be able to cook on a tank. At least my tank that I was on, the engine exhaust, very, very hot. We could use it to boil water as well as cook various foods. So I could see baking a potato, wrapping it in foil, hooking it up to the engine exhaust and letting it cook back there. First, start by selecting meal from the menu. Ingredients are required for making meals. Increases luck. Each meal will always give temporary effects. Choose the appropriate meal according to the enemies with strong or devastating attacks. Meal effects last until the next intermission. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Since all the children eat together, these effects are always attributed to everyone. So we can do increase luck, which is your crit rate, or decrease skill costs. Increase experience, that sounds good. Steak frites? Is that what that is? Frites? I don't know what that is. I like steaks. It says potato and meat, so I don't know. Increases attack, that's the one I want, but we don't have meat, so I guess we'll do baked potato. Execute baked potato. Okay, got an achievement, cooking enthusiast. I'll increase luck, and we got experience too. Okay, so the one you're controlling gets the experience for walking around and doing stuff. Malt, that's his name, Malt, not Mark. Okay. No, I don't want to do this. Can we look at, if we go to main menu, what is that? I hit the wrong button. Main menu. Stats. No. Characters. I want to look at their skills. Is there a way to do that? Link events. Does it just replay it? Oh, no. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't want to replay this. Skip. Okay. Illustrations. These are, we already looked at all those. Why are they still tagged as new? There's still something tagged as new. Forbidden Light. Okay, that's when we use the soul cannon. Okay. Characters. No, it doesn't show their skills. That's what I want to base off who I choose. But I guess it's okay. Let's switch characters. Let's let Socks get some time in here. Confirm. Alright, Socks. Talk to this guy. You guys seem like you'll be good friends. Talk. Now that I feel more calm, I'm hungry again. Who would have thought? I don't know who to focus affinity on. Kyle? What's his right trigger do? No, that was... Oh, that's our mill effect. Okay. We've got 5 AP left, so let's let everybody talk to one person, I guess. I don't know if that's the best way to do this, but until we figure out who we actually like. Hannah... So May and Malt have already talked. We're going to do Socks and Boron, and I guess we'll do Hannah and Kyle. Here, go talk to Kyle. Let's talk. Who the heck is that woman on the radio? Don't know. Okay. I don't know if that's the way to do it, or if to focus on one. Let's fish. And once again, we can't choose anything different, so we'll just fish like this. We'll do this fishing twice, and then we'll go start our mission. Highly successful. Got 2 barrels, 2 iron scrap, 2 large barrels. And she got some XP. Let's do it again. So hopefully we can upgrade again next intermission. Success. Okay. So now... No, wrong button. No more AP. I got it. So I'm using a PlayStation controller, but it's showing Xbox commands, and that's why I'm mixing the buttons up. That's a fault on me. All right, let's begin the assault. Left trigger. Yes, let's go to battle this time. Let's try not to chuck a kid in the soul cannon. All right, and advance. I love the metal slug looking tracks. They don't make too much sense from like an actual tanker's perspective. They seem overly complex, but they're cool looking. The enemy's coming towards you. What? You're joking. This tank seems stronger than the others. Everybody watch out. Alright, Kyle, you ready to go get in the breach? Pretzel. You're already surrounded by our garrison, and do not relish fighting pointlessly. Just surrender. He's already said all this, so we're just going to skip past this if we can. Hold Y to skip. Okay, he seems weak to everything. This is war. It's not a place for children to play. It's not like we want to be here. Very well, then I suppose you kids will have to face the consequences of your actions. By turning back time, the children can challenge the powerful Pretzel once again. From here on, when the Tyrannus nears a crisis in specific battles, the restriction on the soul cannon will be lifted. You can defeat most powerful enemies in a single blow with the soul cannon, but you must be prepared to make a great sacrifice. Still, depending on how you fight, you might be able to defeat the enemy without using the soul cannon. Examine the enemy, find its weakness. That moving part up there, it seems they'd rather us not attack it there. Alright, let's focus our attacks there. We gotta try something. Okay, yeah, I got it. To defeat Pretzel, use all resources of the Tyrannus and the children. Aim for their weakness, the tower. Attack and deactivate the tower to prevent it from healing the main body. Take advantage of your defenses. Select and defend will reduce damage for 2 turns. Since you can still attack while defending, it's highly effective when fighting strong enemies. Be sure to defend before heavy hitting attacks. Use link attacks. You can use link attacks by setting characters with high affinity at the same gun turret. Link attacks can be used when the link attack gauge of a pair with high affinity at the same gun turret reaches max. Malt and May have high affinity, so let's use the formation screen to place them on the same gun turret. Even if you switch to another child along the way, the accumulated gauge will stay the same. Okay, so before we do anything, let's analyze. Sigurd Tower, the tank's tower, it restores the damage on the main body. When HP reaches 0, the tower will begin self-repairing and cannot be targeted. Once it's completely repaired, it can be targeted again. Seems pretty effective. Sigurd, since its armor rank is high, it cannot be damaged unless its armor rank is lowered with the piercing shot skill. Its attack after charging is powerful, so be sure to defend to reduce your damage. Okay. A is close. So let's set our formation. So we want... Is this May? I wish it would tell who they are. Without just looking... Yeah, this is May. No, this is May. Alright, so select May and Kyle. Now I want a piercing shot. So we're going to leave machine gun here. This guy does injury resistance. She does increased speed. She does recovers HP. You know what? That's actually probably a pretty good setup. We've got one of each type. Flame grenade, double strike, and piercing shot. Okay, let's do it. Yes. Alright, so... Although I want to destroy the tower, the first thing I am going to do is piercing shot the lower section, and that should delay the lower section as well. It should lower the armor ranking and delay. Alright, grenade launcher on the tower. That did not... Okay, I see. To delay it, we have to use one of each. Okay, we'll focus on the tower first. 9-hit attack. That's not too bad, actually. Link attack is available. Attack on all enemies. The other's link attack gauge fills a little. Alright, we'll try it. I don't know what it does. Cheer burst. Attack on all enemies. Oh, that seemed effective. Oh, it does recover armor. Okay, I shouldn't have wasted my machine gun on that. Let's go ahead and do the same thing I just said I shouldn't have done. We're going to reduce the armor. Alright, so it's not using its main gun, it's using its machine guns. So now we're going to do grenade launcher. So our machine gun gets to act again before the tower, so we're going to grenade launcher on the main tank. That should count as a yellow attack and delay it. I don't know if skills do or not. It does. Okay, cool. So now we're going to use our machine gun on the tower. Should destroy it. Auto repair start. Oh, that's cool. I love the designs. Okay. So now skills, once again, double strike the main body. Okay, we still need to get rid of that armor. It's already on fire, so we'll do a... Let's do a defend. I want to see how that works. We're going to, once again, piercing shot. 9-hit attack. Defense may have helped with that. Okay, so each turn for the tower is healing it a bit. I thought it was going to be ready by that turn. Okay, good. So grenade launcher, nothing else to attack, so main body. Skills will double strike here. That should do well since the armor is down. And then, yes, we can delay the main tank again and take away its armor. And it's delayed. I think the tower's ready now. Okay, we are charging. I think we can kill it. Yeah, I think we can kill it. So let's just machine gun here. Let's grenade launcher. And let's double shot. That will delay it, too. Oh, we did not kill it. But I think we can if we focus our attack. So once again, machine gun. Auto repair is complete. Okay, so it just moves up. It doesn't do its heal quite yet. I think we can kill it. Skills, double strike. Hey, looks like a victory to me. What an incredible machine. Are those children really operating it? You bet your butt we are. I don't know what I was supposed to say there. Ha! Would you look at that glorious Colonel Pretzel, beaten by mere children. Your name is Pretzel. I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously. We did it. We won. Did we do it? All right. Haha, I'm so relieved. Makes me really hungry. You are so one-dimensional, Boron. Should have threw you in the cannon, but you probably wouldn't have fit. Dude, did you ever think anything besides food? Do you think that Berman soldier's dead? Well, what do you think? Guys, we just killed someone. Oh, man. This game, it's so strange to see these, like, cheerful, happy-looking little cutesy animal characters dealing with, like, the horrors of war. Like, now these children, one of them's 4 years old, directly took part in murdering someone. Now, granted, they were the bad guy trying to kill them, so, like, self-defense justified and all that, but that doesn't make it any easier for, like, children to comprehend that. Like, they're going to be messed up for the rest of their life. Give me S rank. Yes! Everybody XP. Rusty barrels and metal plates for everyone. We can skip this. All right. Good first tutorial boss battle. Once again, they're dealing with the horrors of war. We just killed someone. I didn't think Pretzel was dead. The children realized if they wanted to save their families, they would have no other choice but to board that machine, face the Berman army, and take the lives of enemy soldiers. This time, you probably shouldn't say this time, radio voice. This time you succeeded all on your own. I'm so proud of you. Many more enemies will stand in your way. Defeat them without remorse, or you and your precious families will perish. Everyone will die? Struck by this cruel reality, the children stood in quiet resolution. So this is war. The Tyrannus is equipped with a formidable weapon, the Soul Cannon, capable of defeating any enemy. However, in order to function, it requires bioenergy. In other words, a single person's life. What? I would think that the little tiny 4-year-old would probably not have as much power as the the big Boron guy if it takes bioenergy. Now, if it does actually take, like, their soul and fire that, that's what we still have to figure out, because it's not quite clear. It says a person's life, but then it's called the soul cannon. If it's using, like, their ghost, their soul, then, yeah, I guess it would all be equal for everybody. But then, are they robbed of an afterlife? Are they doomed to be used as just ammunition, and then that's it? Crazy. I hope you won't need to use it. All right, so that is our goal, and I'm sure that's probably the intent of the creators of this game. Is, yeah, you have an easy mode. It's called chucking a kid in the furnace and shooting them. But the goal should be not to use the soul cannon, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to try to get all of our kids out alive and not use them as ammunition. But if it's the only way to avoid everyone's death, you mustn't hesitate. Now, I don't feel like it. I mean, it may be forced upon us at some point. There may be a situation where the only way to get out is to sacrifice a child, and I hope not, to be honest. But it did show us the time reversing mechanic, so I feel like it's better just to let everybody die and reverse time rather than sacrifice a child and continue the story. At least that's the logic we'll go with for now. Although you may regret your actions in the moment, hesitation will only lead to certain death. I'm pretty sure they'll regret their actions well after the moment as well. I promise I will do everything in my power so it doesn't come to that. The children couldn't comprehend everything the voice said, but this much was clear. If they hesitated, everyone would die. This horrifying reality fell heavily on their shoulders. All right. Special Gasco Invasion Forces Berman HQ. Oh, we get to see into the Berman forces. Oh, look at this guy. Hacks! I see. Then the devil from the old tales was in deep slumber. If that is so, then the lost god can also return to this land. So, that's insinuating that they have a tank on par with ours. But they're calling ours the devil and theirs a god. But clearly, you look like the bad guy. So I guess Colonel Pretzel did die. You did well in your final moments, Colonel Pretzel. This is truly your most valuable achievement. What, dying? Achievement unlocked, a night without end. Oh, chapter 1 complete, and look how happy everyone is after murder. Illustration by Kishibe. Good job. If I murder the pronunciation of your name, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Free Lands of Gasco. Okay. A new entry has been added to Berman reports. This is the menu before advancement to the next adventure. By stopping at villages, you can exchange items and gather information from villagers. Select Enter Village. Okay. All major cities have suffered catastrophic damage due to the attacks by the Berman army. Those who fled, however, created small settlements like this in various locations. People try to make the most of their lives while distancing themselves from the gaze of the Berman soldiers. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start at the top. Market. Money is useless during war. You got something to trade? Sure. This is where you can exchange items. You can exchange lower level items you no longer need for higher level items. Doesn't look like we can actually trade anything. Materials. We can trade 3 iron scrap for 1 metal plate. That's armor, right? Sure, let's do that. No. No, that was backwards. We exchanged a metal plate for 3 iron scrap. Why would it be that way? Okay, so the left is what we want to get. I was confused there. I don't think you can blame me. So, yeah, I don't think we can get anything. We did the one trade we could do, and it was a poor trade. Alright, well, that sucked. Windmill Bridge, what's up with that? I can't believe the Berman would attack a place like this. The children are so young. It must be hard. This isn't much, but please take it. Hey, repair kit. Tower Square, not Town Square. The war broke out all of a sudden, didn't it? But being prepared means no worries. At the very least, you should prepare for anything. Energy cells. Are those consumables to repair health and SP? Tremel Church. Hey you, do you know about the comic pages? The Adventures of Sucre? It's so good. Is there Sucker? If you've never read it before, then here, you've got to read it. The Adventures of Sucre. I'm going to say Sucre. Episode 1. You obtained an episode of The Adventures of Sucre, a serialized comic. Get other issues by talking with villagers. You can check the obtained comic pages by going to the library in the main menu. Well, let's go check it out. Comic pages. Oh, God. Les Adventures de Sucre. Alright, I cannot speak French, so I'm just going to read the subtitles. The Adventures of Sucre, the Vanishing Key Arc. Sucre, a courageous 15-year-old boy with a sense of justice. When push comes to shove, his wit is his weapon. 37 pages. Sucre's buddy and a female pet owl that understands spoken language. That was Crema. Mia, Sucre's lively childhood friend, she tends to be a little too helpful. The Doctor, an oddball inventor, he creates some amazing inventions even though they usually break right away. Inspector Caffey, a friend of Sucre's father, whereabouts unknown, who understands Sucre well. Madame Assam, widow of an antiques dealer. Professor Bury, previously an archaeology professor, he was banished from the academic society after his fraud was discovered. A money grubber. Count Novalune, a mysterious man in mask. He persuades Professor Bury to come along and steal treasure. Adventures of Sucre, Episode 1. Research Institute, the Fountain of Innovation. The Fountain of Innovation. Oh, my small-sized radio prototype is complete. The vanishing incident at the Lemoire mine. Incidents of livestock and property suddenly disappearing continues. Doctor, that's awesome. We can finally hear the news now. It's nice and small, perfect to carry around. Gets hot quickly, so it needs some improvement. Hopefully it won't explode again, right? Ho ho. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, Inspector Caffey. I knew you'd be here, Sucre. And who is this? Brought you a client. Hello, pleased to meet you. My name is Assam. My dearly departed husband was an antiques dealer. While going through her husband's personal effects, she apparently found something strange. I thought maybe this would be a good job for you. Well, I have to get back to work, excuse me. Shouldn't you be taking care of this, Mr. Police Detective Dude? Okay, Inspector, leave it to me. Just a 15-year-old boy to solve this lady's problem. The strange thing I found looks like a screw. And it came with this message. A bejeweled screw. And you say a message, oh my. To be continued. Okay, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Berman reports. Pretzel's Private Journal 1. With the arrival of the dawn, the Gasco invasion will begin. Under the starry sky beyond this window, I can see an airship fleet, the pride and joy of our country, carrying a garrison of soldiers and weapons towards the battlefield. Oh, scrolled the wrong one. Colonel General Shivan Hax is the supreme commander of this operation. Our Schwein? Schwein Hax. Schwein. Not long ago, he served as a mere aide, bold and young. However, in a blind blink of the eye, he was promoted to lead the entirety of this massive invasion. Suppose it's not surprising considering his calm judgment and the ambition he shows with his words and actions. If I had to say it, ever since he was removed from under my supervision, his cruelty seemed to grow. I have a feeling this mission will be just as rough as the last. Probably even more so since you're dead there, Mr. Pretzel. And then illustrations. Colonel Pretzel. I don't think there's a need to look at the illustrations again. Characters. We learned about Hax. He should be... No, Pretzel. Alright, Pretzel was 49. With a very strict militaristic nature, Pretzel is a man of morals who is more likely to put his life on the line for his homeland than for his own self-interest. Even though he has a compassionate side, he follows orders and cannot extend sympathy toward any enemy on the battlefield, not even children. Okay, I wouldn't say he's very compassionate then. End cards. What is this? Oh, yes, what you get for ending a chapter. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Does that infer there are 11 chapters? All right, I think we're done in town. And I think we're done with this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, or a subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.